Good God. CNRL has got to be one of the worst programming blocks that has ever existed. I will explain every reason as to why this block is horrible. 1. First of all, it didn't belong in a channel that's called Cartoon Network. That's like airing cooking shows on Animal Planet, soap operas on Comedy Central or worse, pornography on Disney Channel. 2. Many of the shows were mostly bad, forgettable, lazily made, mediocre and very subpar in the minds of many viewers. 3. This was basically Cartoon Network's poor attempt at trying to copy the Disney Channel, Nickelodeon formula in order to stay relevant. 4. Many good shows like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and Ed, Edd n Eddy ended around the time the block was launched, although this example is downplayed, as the shows didn't end because of the block due to having had coincidentally finished production around the time it debuted. 5. This is where Cartoon Network was at the height of its first dark age in the late 2000s, because they did not release any new original animated programs that year despite the network's name and aired this instead, as well as the fact that many of the original animated programs and programming blocks, such as Toonami in 2008, were cancelled prematurely in favor of this and the live-action shows. As a result, the only original animated shows that were running during the time was Ben 10, Alien Force, Chowder, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack and The Secret Saturdays, while Ed, Edd n Eddy, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and Transformers, Animated had sadly ended that same year, whereupon the network only focused on Canadian-based cartoons such as Johnny Test and Total Drama. 6. This, along with Cartoon Network hosting mostly live-action shows at the time, was the main reason both Craig McCracken of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and the original Powerpuff Girls fame and his wife Lauren Faust resigned from Cartoon Network for good after working there for 17 years. 7. Despite CNRL being cancelled for good in 2010, Cartoon Network still continued to air live-action shows, such as The High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange and Incredible Crew, up until 2014. And 8. Many of the block's shows like Dude, What Would Happen? Survive This! And The Other Siders were rip-offs of shows such as Survivor, Man vs. Wild, Ghost Hunters, and Mythbusters. For example, Dude, What Would Happen? Was not only a rip-off of Mythbusters, but it lacked the charm and scientific integrity Mythbusters had, as well as the fact that the show spits in the eyes of science just to appeal to dumb thrill-seekers. In fact, it actually felt more like a Jackass ripoff than anything. Thank goodness this block ended on May 28, 2010, and thank God we got new cartoons like Adventure Time, Ben 10, Ultimate Alien, Generator Rex, Regular Show, Robotomy and Symbionic Titan. Screw this block. Thank God it's gone. Also, live-action programming should not be on a network dedicated solely to cartoons. End of rant.